MFG Data Moves Markets Analysis http ntvforex.com News ID 9EB37F84 2020 AM US dollar September USD down at 93.320. Energies September 20 crude is down at 40.51. Financials The September 20 30-year bond is up 13 ticks and trading at 182.00. Indices The September S&amp 500 MNIES contract is 28 ticks lower and trading at 3,281.50. Gold The August 20th gold contract is trading up at 1993.80. Gold is 75 ticks higher than its close. NBSP Initial conclusion This is not a correlated market. The dollar is down and crude is down, which is not normal, but the 30-year bond is trading higher. The financials should always correlate with the US dollar such that if the dollar is lower then bonds should follow and vice versa. The S&amp is lower and crude is trading lower, which is not correlated. Gold is trading higher, which is correlated with the US dollar trading down. I tend to believe that gold has an inverse relationship with the US dollar, as when the US dollar is down, gold tends to rise in value and vice versa. Think of it as a seesaw, when one is up the other should be down. I point this out to you to make you aware that when we don't have a correlated market, it means something is wrong. As traders you need to be aware of this and proceed with your eyes wide open. At this time all of Asia is trading higher. Currently Europe is trading mixed with half the exchanges higher and the other half lower. NBSP possible challenges to traders today. Factory orders are out at 10 AM Estate. This is major. IBD tip economic optimism is out at 10 AM Estate. This is major. NBSP Treasuries we VE elected to switch gears a bit and show correlation between the 30-year bond ZB and the S&amp futures contract. The S&amp contract is the Standard & Poor's and the purpose is to show reverse correlation between the two instruments. Remember, it's likened to a seesaw, when up goes up the other should go down and vice versa. Yesterday the ZB made its move at around 8:30 AM Estate. The ZB hit a low at around that time and the S&amp moved lower. If you look at the charts below, ZB gave a signal at around 8:30 AM Estate and the S&amp moved lower at around the same time. Look at the charts below and you'll see a pattern for both assets. ZB hit a low at around 8:30 AM Estate and the S&amp was moving lower shortly thereafter. These charts represent the newest version of multi-charts and I've changed the time frame to a 15-minute chart to display better. This represented a long opportunity on the 30-year bond. As a trader you could have netted about a dozen ticks per contract on this trade. Each tick is worth $31.25. Please note the front month for the ZB is now September 20. The S&amp contract has been changed to September 20. I've changed the format to Renko bars such that it may be more apparent and visible. Charts courtesy of multi-charts built on an AMP platform. NBSP bias. Yesterday we gave the markets a neutral bias as we didn't see much evidence of correlation. The USD was up yesterday morning but the bonds were down. The Dow closed higher by 236 points and the other indices gained ground as well. Today we aren't dealing with a correlated market and our biases to the downside. Could this change? Of course. Remember, anything can happen in a volatile market. NBSP commentary. The markets didn't show much evidence of correlation yesterday morning, so we gave a neutral bias, which means it could go in any direction and often does. At 10 AM Estate the manufacturing ISM data was released that showed 64.2 versus 53.6 expected. This was enough to send the markets higher and there they remained for the rest of the session. A disturbing note was construction spending, a decline which is never good. Today we have factory orders and economic optimism, both of which are major and proven market movers. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://mt5.expert.advisors.